series we did a couple weeks ago. And even before that, Xiaohao as a carry has been one of the driving reasons we've seen AL pick up games and eventually pick up series linking up with Harder. And it's that top lane matchup. You see the Shy on your screen. These two top laners, I think, are going to be going at it all night, hopefully fighting to the death a couple of times.
I know you were saying you want some Fioras. I just want some fisticuffs up there in the top side of the map. As also we got to see Weiwei, another big crucial part to tonight's success for Weibo. I think we've seen some good cohesion between him and Xiaohu, but especially in response to how AL are looking to play, I want to see even more proactivity come out from Weiwei.
Hopefully with that happening, I mean, if we do get to see a little bit more of Weiwei, I think it should be pretty fun just because, like, we talk about spring split Weibo, we talk about summer split, and it feels like a night and day difference.
But also that excitedness to kind of mechanically execute, which is something we know him for. On the other side, we do get the Varus. So, splitting up the damage a little bit, but also something that has that utility maybe that you're looking for. And we get the Quinn,
take some advantages.
We'll see if it can be done.
Okay. Wait. Oh my god.
Little bit of a difference. I mean, you know.
Seen a lot of big fan signs coming out for Weibo.
The level 6 diff. It is ZDZ stepping up at the right moment. And then we also saw summoner spells burned across the board, except for cleanses on the ADCs on bot side.
iBoy and Zora, the fact that they got out of that, by the way, is that's a miracle play. They got out with barely 50 HP. Now we see Weibo ready to contest. Harder walking in.
Oh, Harder. That's a nice stun, though, on the back end, but you still get shoved right into that CC chain we were highlighting. But Weiwei needs to be a little bit careful here. They've got their own CC chain, and Weiwei will give his life for the rest of the team. iBoy gets 1-2. And AL just upended that with an early game. But it is still Weibo in a nice position. They are moving around this Rift Herald, but so are AL. Right now, we got TP for the top as well. Harder will be trying to get here, but the Rift Herald is already down. The rest of the Weibo should be trying to get out of this one, but they want to turn. They got the Chains of Corrupted there onto Zora. It's going to start splitting onto the rest of the members here, but you do have the engage from Harder. Zora's very low, and so is the rest. Big moment from Xiaohu, but Light is the one that steps up and gets the kills. We get split across the entire team. Gold dropped into the pockets of Weibo.
They get everything. It's an ace at 9 minutes with the Rift Herald as well. They're going to immediately summon it and take this turn. It's before 10 minutes. We still have 5 minutes before plates fall. They're playing at a breakneck pace. Weibo, I think, taking some notes from their own series versus Ultra Prime, recognizing we can go even faster than that. We don't need the Tristana. Growing a little bit of some of that CS advantage that we're starting to see in top and bottom lane as well. Weibo now have complete control. Remember, because they took that mid-tier 1, it is so much easier for them to walk an enemy jungle, walk around, and really start to plant vision. You already see some of it invested in his bottom side. ZDZ, yeah.
I don't think there's any home for crocodilians on this map anymore.
They could go for another one as well. So one crash on this wave. No one is nearby. ZDZ is going to be the one to try to catch this. But look at where the Shy is right now. Waiting in the wings. He's going to come in. He's going to help. He's like, hey, you don't need this right now, right? I'm just going to be able to take this wave away from you. Zora's got to be careful.
Oh, there's so much CC. This is what we were also talking about. Dropping a beautiful flash. Really good stuff from Zora. While the dragon goes down to Xiaohao, it is multiple tier 2 towers under Brunt and another charge going off into the inhib tower. That is 3 turrets back to back to back.
Okay.
AL, they want to fight a little bit. You got Hard to try to go as well as ZDZ. They want to try to get a flank here, but they just don't have the distance to cover. They don't even have Zora here as well, so they're a little bit unmanned. They're trying to work around. Oh my god, ZDZ. I think you just got inted by Harder a little bit, but he's still looking for it. And right now it's Weibo, the convoy, trying to make it out. Maybe a little bit of Oregon Trail. Have they fallen into the pits here as a big Emperor's Divide comes through? But AL, they might have just gotten a turnaround. They get the double kill for ZDZ, and the Shy is chased down as well. It's some reptilian revenge for anyone's legend.
A fantastic slow chase. Weibo win fights is if they're able to draw out AL, if they are able to get some of their cooldowns before a fight and then go in or find individual skirmishes where they are strong. When you look at AL, it is that all in. They need to go all in on a strategy. Otherwise, any single piece of hesitancy takes him out.
Got caught on the edge. And speaking of revenge, it is a dish best served cold and served by the Shy. Experiences we were highlighting too earlier for Weibo on this roster. We have long journeys that have culminated into a meetup of incredible legends. Where the Shy, world champion with IG, got way with all of his time he spent on RNG, Xiaohu as well, and Crisp, world champion with FPX. It's a long journey to get here, but the journey is not over yet. They have their eyes on the top 4 and see if they can do it. Their Baron will not go over to anyone's legend, as Xiaohu is the one that secures it.
It's just getting too much, right? Like, there's item advantages starting to peak up. We talked about the scaling that this team does have, especially when you're looking at someone like this Azir for Xiaohu. It doesn't get any easier for them, and they're going to get tankier and tankier as the levels go by. So now, Xiaohu, okay.
Oh, a little bit of a pushback there, but luckily you got the rest of your team. ZDZ still wants it. But I think another crucial factor to this game, especially game number 1, has been Weiwei, right? This is a guy who came into the fold for Weibo at a time it felt like they really needed him, and he has been super clutch. Let's see if he can clutch it out right here to try to save Light. Light is still alive, but he finally dies to Harder. You still got to watch out for Weibo. Chris getting low, but Xiaohu is putting in some work, and here comes the Shy. You forgot about the bird, and the Shy will be pushed out of the fight by iBoy, but that should be an easy cleanup. Nice spacing from iBoy. Nice spacing from iBoy. He gets crashed down and shut down by Chris. And burned alive as Weibo have done it. They're pushing down the base now.
They're going to take this one, and even if they're not able to end, they've got a mid-wave that they can answer to as well. You see that there are some timers coming back up. Xiaohu will be respawning.
We've known for so long in the LPL.
And Weiwei has been so impressive for this roster, being able to really activate players like Xiaohu, players like the Shy, and feels like he's just a much better fit. Oh my god!
Yep, that'll happen, and all of a sudden, iBoy is out of the fight. You ain't got no guns left to shoot. As anyone's legend are backed against the wall here in game number 1. Feels like it's been a long time coming, but Weibo are putting the final touches on this one.
They're gonna get every single inhibitor here. It is 24.5 minutes. They are battering down the Nexus turret. Xiaohu is just being mad disrespectful. He is playing all kinds of games. He's backing. He's going to teleport back in, get all of his items. And now it is 2 waves crashing. Can anyone's legend...
Hey, Chris goes a little bit ham there under turrets as that turret will fall in the end. 1 is down. Weibo right on the cusp, but it's a 4v5. And something that AL might want to look for. The crash down does go a bit wide. He wants to go for it as here. He does get the Heartbreaker distance closer, and Weiwei goes down. Xiaohu capitalizes as now the Emperor's Divide will block out the exits. And they have to get back into base because the minions are pounding.
Still 11,000 gold. Say, look, you're either going to face us here, or you're going to be looking down all of your Nexus, all of your base going down in front of you.
And I do want to talk a little bit about what we set up coming into this one, because we were saying we needed a lot of that decision-making power from AL. They look best when Harder and Xiaohu can connect, but also when ZDZ has a little bit of strength. Harder not connected with the team will TP and then flash away. When we have Baron up, that means some resources are down. A Flash Tibbers is a game changer right now for AL, and that is no longer available.
That tool being gone is heartbreaking as the Shy. We wanted to see him be on flanks. I think he's recognizing he's just being a nuisance. He's flying around. He's giving vision to his team. That's all we need. The Baron being started, and this gets evaporated by Xiaohu.
Oh, Chris, beautiful Magnet Storm at the shot front. iBoy on the back line. He will be focus targeted now. He should go down, but he's buying so much time as the rest of Weibo pick off the stragglers. That 3 down for anyone's legend, and that's a gut knife straight to the heart for Weibo, as I don't know if Zora gets out of this one. He's going to try to buy some time, but with 1 Nexus Tower down and ZDZ the only thing left, there will be no savior today in day 1 for anyone's legend.
Weibo just completely dominated, and Xiaohu even gets in with the Shurima Shuffle. They're going to get revenge for the solo kill. They're going to give that over. He's going to end the game 8-0-6 on this Azir. Just completely dominant, and I think a statement up against anyone's legend saying, look, you might be, we're looking at top 4. We need to show how dominant we are, even if this is just just didn't work out. You need to make sure that you have priority. This is just a thing across any game. The only demerit I think that we should give him is the fact that he didn't follow up on his
Because I think in game number 1 on the Viego, we didn't necessarily have that proactivity we wanted to have. This is Weibo Gaming.
Careful. Oh, here we go, here we go. Come the Weibo. Yep. We talked about it game one, but there's just a huge fan base for Weibo. Especially we saw during the pick ban there that the Shy just has so many fan signs for him. Now harder, please, harder.
Oh no, this can't happen early. You do have Xiaohao right around the corner, and Zora with Jitoei, we're roaming up. So just a health trade early on. Harder will have to get a reset going.
Jitoei now? Okay, I love this.
God,
Weibo
I'm so
getting
glad he didn't
aggressive.
walk around the corner
All
right
of them
there.
in there.
God, they're so scared. They know something could be going. Oh, no,
no,
Jitoei,
no.
All right, run away. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Weibo, we're trying to get a level 1. Don't end up finding it. They will have that vision. We'll be cleared, so some advantage.
See, right now, Zhao is actually crossing the river here, taking the red buff, wanting to take the fight immediately to this Maokai.
I like that a lot. The skirmishing power early from the Sejuani is so strong, and you already forced the flash out of Weiwei.
Incredible. Oh, here comes the bot lane.
We do get flashes coming out in the cleanse by Jitoei, but he's got a lot of damage back. The cleanse will come out from Light to try to get that damage out of the ignite. The 2v2 does go a little bit awry. Got summoner spells burned on both sides, but more importantly, Light still has his flash. Zora still has his flash.
But it is such a dangerous position. Neither of these marksmen have their HP pots left. So now damage is going to be more and more critical. It's going to be more permanent here. Crisp, I don't know if he knows he's on the ward. There's no ping there to tell him that they know that it's there. And I love that they're going for short trades because the longer that fights go versus Averis, the longer they're going to have to be able to take you down.
Xiaohao wants to go right big on a Weiwei, and Weiwei's going down to first blood. They're going to turn on Xiaohu, but he does have the rocket jump out of there.
What?
What just happened?
It's the hammer swing!
Oh my goodness, a double kill to Harder!
Being traded to Weibo in advantage over in the top side. This time around, Weiwei's here. He's level 4. Do they want to try and make a turn afterwards?
To take a fight here, as well as the Glacial Augment does come through to slow down. Chris tries to go in with the crash down. Does put himself out as a little bit of bait to put the Blade Whirl pretty big from Light. You do have Harder coming to make the difference. Weiwei takes an overextended fight, but Xiaohu is trying to get the resets here himself. He gets a big bomb in the middle of everybody, but it's the double marksman comp that has to come online right now, but it's too damn early, Auk. You've got to get out, but AL don't want to let you. You got an accelerated shock blast with your name on it, and the rest of AL chasing down Xiaohu. He's going to be close to it, but it's Jitoei who gets the kill, and look at the goal that anyone's legend have gotten.
With Jace being able to get some movement speed as well, he has to be matching you. And now Xiaohao,
Crisp is here. Xiaohao didn't have any idea this was going to be coming. Zora's already here as well, though, but the Shy should be able to pick this one up. No. Nice flash from Xiaohao. The Nature's Grasp actually sets the difference, and Xiaohu has shown up. Harder's in trouble. This is a bit of a sandwich you don't want to be a part of, AL, as that's one down for Xiaohu. He gets a second kill, and now he's getting those rocket jump resets. He gets pushed back towards ZDZ.
Before this play, Chris moving into the mid lane. They're just not able to clear any of this. There's no sweepers available. Weiwei is probably on a one-way mission over that wall.
What? I think they just want to take another fight on the way up, but he takes a big chunk of damage. Crisp, here's the Nature Grass. Flash comes in. Decisiveness. Lights flashing over. He's trying to stack up the Inferno. Can he get it off? He's getting very low. Jitoei is separating the fight with Harder.
Wait,
Xiaohu, the one we said that needed a step up most, has done so. And we'll see if he can get the flash. One shot, one kill, a triple for Weibo's mid laner.
There he is. He's even rocking the same Omega Squad Tristana. Feels like the General has stepped into the office here. Xiaohu, be careful. You're walking melee range,
this is the bane of any ADC's existence. Xiaohao, though, in some trouble, will end up Arctic Assaulting away. But Xiaohu is that man right now in game number 2.
He got to an early disadvantage. We saw that Harder and Xiaohao were winning the early game. And Mazel, it feels like that sinking stomach feel where potential.
ZDZ! He goes for the Shy! He gets the outplay and the return 1v1 from game 1.
All right, someone check in on Pedro. He's having a fun time. He is so happy that the Shy is winning these 1v1s, slamming it as well, probably coming in there for the Shy. Hits level 11 now. What a fantastic game we've got on our hands. It is still AL with a little bit of a lead here, as AL now, look at where Weiwei is. What an insane flank here, waiting for everybody on the side of AL.
Oh,
okay,
no.
they know Zora just recalled.
He didn't even know who was still left. He just knew somebody was there. And they have so much CC. Look at the Magnet Store dragging Harder out of the grass there. Oh, goodness. They actually end up giving it to Xiaohu as well. That is heckin' bad. A 6-2 for this man after coming through the journey he had on RNG, trying to make a new legacy with Weibo. It's been incredible to watch as CDZ's trying to make a legacy of solo killing the Shy. The Shy goes right back. The Shy is unlocked. Giga Shy wants it. He's hungry, but he doesn't go for it. He will wait to have that meal another day.
He knows that if he overextends for this play, there are members of AL on their way to the top side. And because of that, he's drawing pressure from anyone's legend. He is going to push out this bottom wave. And it's a wave and a half here. No one else is coming down here. ZDZ is probably going to have to teleport for this next play if we saw Xiaohu continue to overextend for this. Harder immediately went towards the mid lane. They want this top tier 1. They want to try and grab this Rift Herald. And the Shy, he just steps right back up. He's going to clear this minion wave. And there's not much, I think, for Weibo to do in this position. So almost it turns into a solo kill. Good respect coming out from Weibo. But now they're going to grab more objectives, more of the standing goal to try to break open the map.
Yeah, a little bit of that lead you were talking about earlier, Freddie, with Legend. That's, yeah, ooh, oh, Zora, you just hex flash over the wall. There's a TP coming in. Jitoe is trying to commit to the pit here. He needs to get saved. Can ZDZ make it happen? Jitoe goes down, and a big shutdown actually goes over to the Shy as ZDZ goes down to Light, and all of a sudden, your gold lead is nothing.
There was that sinking feeling that I was talking about where Weibo started turning on their hands. They started getting back into this game, and you gotta feel bad for anyone's legend.
Oh, the Shy.
Here now, I mean, the Shy doesn't know that everyone's here.
The Shy.
Okay, well.
Oh, that's always one of those great moments. So you're wondering how I got here. He will end up going down, even as the Glacial Prison misses. It still would be a big pick out for Harder in the side lane.
Moments before disaster there. Dragon spawning in 20, and they did use quite a bit of their ultimates there. Zora with no dredge line. Xiaohua now with no Glacial Prison from the Sejuani, so from Fog of War into the opponents. We talk about Varus, it's not like the lethality build. It is not the raw damage ripping through with the Blighted Quiver. It is based on all of the Blight stack. So with the Hail of Blades, he really needs to be able to get on top of a target there. We talked about it before. The Accelerated Shock Blasts are what are going to get spell shielded away by Light. Yeah. That's going to be the first one, so it means that AL getting another turret, the tier 2 in mid. Such a deep lane for them to play through now. No. Opens up a lot. Xiaohu on the side lane. We talked about it at the beginning of the day. He is a massive...
They want to get back into this game, and they are so close to doing so as Weibo will threaten the top side of the map and this Baron pit.
You see that Harder is bottom lane. At any moment you start up this Baron, you can call in that teleport and immediately move out, but you are missing out on the mid pressure, the mid priority here. Jichoyi and AL standing firm, standing resolute.
Oh, Chris, there's nobody there with you, bud. You got to be a little careful, but Light gets his Inferno trigger off and takes down Zora. This is looking at the Shy here on the other side.
Oh,
and
no,
Light is stepping up now. He says, Xiaohu, it's not only your show, it's mine too, as he helps Xiaohu get one. It's a nice little trade back, but another Inferno trigger back-to-back from Weibo. And it's a beautiful engage from Xiaohu, but Harder will survive. After the dust settles, it is a scrappy fight and a huge trade, but it feels like Weibo getting gold for Xiaohu is the end game. AL contesting this dragon. You have Weiwei on the other side with the Nature's Grasp available.
No one
He's got
knows
a beautiful
he's there.
flank. He's got such a beautiful flank, and here it comes. AL, you've been duped, you've been engaged on, and you've been Weiboed. As though you gotta get out of this one. It's not looking good. As the Inferno trigger can come through from Light, it's Weibo who stepped to the plate.
They should be able to rotate immediately, grab this dragon. What an insane engage, and great job from Weiwei to find that flank. AL not covering all of their bases. They're going to march on over to this Baron, take this objective immediately, and look to put the finishing touches on this series. Weibo looking to go 2-0. Weibo looking to go 8-5 here and march their way up to that top 4.
Not much contesting that can happen here. AL nowhere nearby, and this double marksman comp does burn, but harder. You get caught. You thought you could face check it. You can't. As Xiaohu gets another one. This man is on fire in game number 2.
Every kill just gets him closer to Rookie.
They should know that they're trying to get an engage with the Nature's Grasp, and that will always be coming when you're setting up around an objective. They don't do their due diligence, and here we are with everything coming down into Weibo's pockets. We do see another tier 2 should just fall to Xiaohu here, and it actually goes over to the Shy, at least with the final tick. But now with everything busted out, there's just this tier 2 tower in the mid lane that Weibo have their eyes on.
Small win there.
Maybe they have a little bit of crocodilian in their eyes too. The Shy gets caught in the side lane. Something we've seen more often than not, I feel like, from the Shy. We'll see actually Zora try to go for a bit of Hex Splash. Here's the Nature's Grasp, and over the wall goes Chris, trying to get the crash down out. The CC is just enough. Light gets another one, and the tower falls.
Really falling into the pitfalls. These team fights have not been going their way. We need to see them landing relevant poke onto the backline members. This just comes from so much engage from Weibo.
Whoa, a little bit of Chains of Corruption action there, and a nice little engage from the Shy. He goes golden buying so much time, and now you got Reset City, Population Weibo, as they are decimating, eviscerating, destroying anyone's legend. That's a triple kill for the General in the mid lane. Stoic as ever, as Weibo, they have done the checks, they have gone through the paperwork, they spent the day at the office, but business has been handled.
Weibo, they're going to take this series 2-0. They're going to go 8-5 here. Unfortunately here for AL, 4-10. Their series score, I don't think they're going to be able to make playoffs, and I don't think that was necessarily the expectation for this roster. It was how much could we see from these new players, some of these new players. Weibo, in typical Weibo fashion, maybe not doing it in the cleanest fashion, but Xiaohu just picking up more and more kills. That's the end of the game.
It is 13-2-4 for Xiaohu, 5-0-9 for Light. An incredible come up, and Xiaohu will try and get his GA pop one more time, but the game is over. And Weibo a 2-0 in handled fashion, and a great come up for them, trying to find stability once again.
Weibo's schedule has not been the easiest. There have been a couple of weeks where they should have been able to take layups. They went 2-1 versus RA in week 3. They fall to BLG in week 4. Losing to FPX, I think, you know, we talk about the back-to-back losses when you're losing to BLG and then FPX. People start to get a little bit antsy. They start to say, is this really the shape of the team? Are we going to continue to see them go further down? But you come in, they win against NIP. Yes, they fall to Team WE, who looks to be one of our top of the standings team, one of those top 8, top 6 teams coming off of their week 3 break or week 4 break. Now here, they've gone 2-0 versus Ultra Prime. They've gone 2-0 up against anyone's legend. Can they finish out their week in week 7? IG, RNG, and EDG are the opponents that they're looking forward to. And you got to expect they're going to win at least maybe. The IG series is probably the most convincing. Unfortunately, just wasn't able to stand the test up against how much engage we saw from Weibo.
好的，欢迎来到我们的赛后采访，我是主持人洛欣。那在这里，我们要恭喜 WBG 17奥迪赢下了本场比赛，获得胜利。我们有请到的是上单选手的帅，你好，先跟大家打个招呼吧。
大家好，我是 WBG 17奥迪的上单的帅。
很久没有在赛后采访看到帅哥了啊，大家也是非常的开心。那今天呢，你们是以一个非常干净利落的2-0拿下了比赛的胜利。之后其实常规赛还剩下3场嘛，那之前的时候粉丝其实是一直比较在意、担心和关心你们的状态的。但是从最近2场比赛来看，你们的感觉是慢慢找回来了。那你个人认为呢？
네, 저희가 오늘 대회 승리했잖아요. 그리고 지금 3경기 남았는데 팬분들이 좀 많이 걱정을 해줬었거든요. 저희 팀의 기복이 심하니까. 그래서 지금 또 보니까 좀 더 좋아지고 있는데 도재 선수 개인적으로 어떻게 생각하시나요? 뒤에 경기에 대해서?
우선 상태가 안 좋았던 게 맞는 것 같고 지금 얼마 안 남았으니까 선수들끼리 단합해서 준비 열심히 하자고 얘기 나와서 열심히 하고 있는 상태고 앞으로 더 좋아질 거라고 생각해요.
那个前面呢，确实是那个我们的那队伍状态不是很好嘛，所以然后我们当时就开会说一起就是那个再加把劲嘛，一起多努力，然后一起打好，然后也是在往这个方向努力的去做。
大家也感受到了你们的状态确实是越来越火热，越来越有手感了。那回到我们今天的比赛当中啊，第一局你是选出了奎因上单，很巧的是上一次奎因的使用者也是你，而且刚好也是在 WBG 对阵 L 和朱德章对阵的时候你拿出来的啊，非常的巧。想問問為什麼同樣也是在今天和他對陣的時候選出這個英雄呢？
우선 상대가 왜 레넥톤을 선픽했는지는 이제 정확한 이유는 저도 알 수 없지만 이제 좋은 기회가 와서 이제 흔치 않게 퀸할 기회가 와서 하게 되는데 우연찮게 저번에도 그렇게 됐더라고요. 근데 제가 실수해서 솔킬을 따여버려서 좀 약간 마음이 아픈데 결국 이겨서 괜찮은 것 같아요.
就那首先的话，我也不清楚他为什么要先选鳄鱼嘛，然后我这边的话也是一个来之不易的机会嘛，是来之不易就所以的话就选了奎因嘛，然后我上次确实也是跟他打的时候也是选奎因嘛，然后虽然我今天的话是那个被他单杀了嘛，但是有点可惜，但是我们最后还是赢了，所以是那个比较开心的。
虽然说被单杀了，但是帅哥在很多波这个团战的切入位置以及输出都打得非常不错啊。虽然没有拿下 MVP， 但是也是表现得很好，并且在这个我们的整体配合当中和我们的3C 大家一起打出了很多的精彩操作。想问问你对自己今天奎因的评价？
给你训练奖很高。
솔킬 따인 키는 쓰레기지.
被单杀的奎因就是垃圾。
对自己的要求很高啊。那今天就说简单一点啊，奎因他也姓奎，在我们的帅哥手上还是非常不同的。想问问你今天玩的快乐和开心吗？
快乐。
如果说能够把前面那个单杀去掉，就更快乐了，是吧？好，我们下一个问题啊。第二局的时候，对面其实前期是逮住了机会，给你们造成了不小的压力，特别是在中野上面嘛。想问问，在这个时候你们是怎么样去沟通应对他们的呢？
솔직히 뱀픽적으로 미드 정글이 지면 안 된다는 뱀픽을 저희가 했는데 진짜 정말 큰일이 나버려서 그래도 저희 팀이 잘하다 보니까 미드 정글이 후반 가서 잘해보자 이런 식으로 얘기 나와서 잘 마무리한 것 같아요.
就是那个首先的话，就这个 BP 的话，说实话是我们中野是那个输不了 BP 嘛，但是我们前面输了嘛，然后就是有那失误之后，确实我们当时是有点就是挺紧张的，也是挺累的嘛。然后但是我们因为我们的那个实力更好嘛，比他们更好，所以我们就是以这样的方式说，我们因为实力更好，可以我们慢慢打，然后后面的话会打得更好，就可以赢的这样的方向去打的。
好，对队友、对自己和对团队的信心还是非常足的。那我们可以看到，后续确实在小龙团依靠这个瑞尔的控制以及小炮的输出，成功扳回一城。与此同时，在上路你们也是来了一个非常激情的塔下1v1啊。那一波其实是非常冷静的一个反打，残血收下了对面的人头。想问问那波，你有想到能够成功反杀吗？
사실 탑이 딜교환이 잘 된 상태라 이제 크리스피 송송이가 탑을 봐준다고 했고 근데 좀 뭔가 늦는 것 같아서 해보려고 했는데 도망갈 것 같아서 먼저 했는데 운 좋게 이제 따서 좋은 일이 일어난 것 같아요.
就首先的话是那前面那换血换得好嘛，然后就是当时我们的沟通里面说是那个松松要来帮我去杀他嘛，然后当时我觉得我们要来的时候看起来他还没来，我看他有点远嘛，然后我看他看他要跑嘛，所以我就感觉如果我现在这样让他跑的话，感觉就杀不了嘛，所以就直接先上了，然后也是那个运气比较好吧，所以就把他给杀掉了。
归结于运气，那波往塔下追，本来是觉得想要在松松来之前赶紧把他控一下，没想到那个奎桑提直接对你进行了一波反打。很好的是那波成功抓住了机会，在我们的小龙团和上路都完成了丰收。那最后一个问题想问一下，之前是在和京东的几位队员的采访当中有问到，他们都说在季后赛更想要跟 WBG 再次交手，那对此你有什么想说的吗？
저 징동이 이제 징동에서 그런 얘기를 했는데 저도 이제 징동 탑 선수 플레이 스타일이 개인적으로 최근에 이제 마음에 드는 쪽이 돼버려서 다시 징동이랑 경기하면 저도 되게 좋을 것 같아요.
就是那个 京东选手们也是这样说的嘛，然后我也觉得就是最近那个39选手的那些打法确实很喜欢，就是我很喜欢那种打法嘛，所以我也是想跟他们再去那个交手一次的。
很想要再次交手，那想问问帅哥有没有就是在常规赛给你留下了深刻印象的上单选手，你想要再次在之后的比赛当中正面交锋的呢？
우선 경기를 해서라기보단 진짜 징동탑 선수가 살려지오 선수가 좀 플레이 스타일이 마음에 드는 것 같아요. 그래서 좀 네 그런 것 같아요.
然后就是那个，刚才也说了嘛，就是我刚才说了，就是我们就他比较喜欢一个京东39选手的一个打法风格嘛，所以就反正是很喜欢，所以想要再打一次看看。
哦，还是想要再跟京东的上单选手再次交手一下是吧 ？OK， 那我们也感谢帅哥来到我们的赛后采访，谢谢我们的翻译老师，可以到台下消失休息。那接下来我们要在这里进行的就是赛后互动环节了，我们同样要有请上本场的获胜战队 WBG 1奥迪全员来到我们的舞台上，有请。
对，也没大。
那我来正面吧。我20秒大局。
好，保一下 AD， 保一下 AD。
慢点，
可以打，
还能打，我觉得。慢点，我觉得慢点。可以赢，帅哥落后了，全没技能的。52，帮他呀，52。慢点，我这样慢了。快吃，受不了了已经。 没事啊，没有50。
刚才没办法，我会是。
我也必须，我也得交这个头，我怕回音被换了。回音用蜜在卖了，没办法。我感觉我们会打起来，他们人照这里打，人照这里开，
看到人可以，我能看你，看你。
看你死，我先拉出来看回哥。好，帮下这边，回哥一下，追一下，往前冲。
一波了。
我给加速还能追吗？
能追。给我。
我给了。他死了。
都能挡吗？
没有，好像是我 W 撞这个墙。
对。
我们要打架。我位置还可以。你找机会放大，我觉得。小心回3体把人带走，回3体还有大的好像。哎，找机会丢大吧，我先。
我想看。
找机会丢大。哎。AD 杀 AD 死了。杰斯没闪，先看回车敌，杰斯没闪，去大龙吧，吃完小龙，小心助力下来，里面有眼神，助力下来，去看大龙，大龙还可以吗？
我有狂风位，可以打，我打得很快，这中位置太装了，
哎，维罗斯
机会放大，
维罗斯没大，
没大了，维罗斯没大，慢点，捆到了，杀，一波。大了可以一波，我死了，大招都没，不是，一波吧。